Welcome to the Rebirth meditation. Originally, my initial guidance on this meditation was that we were going to be here to help support the collective in opening the channel between Mother Earth, the collective, and Source, and opening up that channel to the safety and the nourishment that's available there, creating a doorway or an entryway for the collective to be able to tap into that, knowing that they're already connected to it, but with the understanding that with so many of us in the collective affected by the illusion of separation that has been created, the illusion of separation between humanity and nature, from between humanity and the earth, and even from our own physical bodies and from Source, from the divinity that's within each of us, the divinity that we were created to be. And so the intention of the meditation was going to be to create a safe conduit or portal that would allow the collective to unlock that connection again so that they would be able to tap into it at any time. And as you'll see, we are still doing a version of that, but it's going to focus on you here today, with the reminder that whenever we do something for ourselves, it ripples out into the collective. And so with this theme of rebirth, this is one of the things that we are allowing to die so that we can be reborn in a new way. That belief that we must always do for the other, that we must always do or give to the other first. And the reminder that when we give to ourselves first, we're creating that energetic opening that was the intention of the meditation originally, for others to do the same for themselves. Because as light workers, healers, way showers, starseed, and I can feel some of you saying, but that's not me. But it is you. You are here. It is you. And as the recent message from the Polarians reminded us, that it doesn't require us to take a position of being in the public eye or putting out a shingle that says, I'm a healer, I'm a light worker, I'm a way shower, I'm a teacher. For many of us, it is in the relationships and the interactions we have in our everyday life that we work with the light, that we help to facilitate healing through our presence. And in that role, it's important for us to remember that it's for us to hold the space and create the energetic frequency of healing, of the balancing of the light and shadow, of compassion, of Christ consciousness, of unconditional love, of forgiveness. But it is not for us to take responsibility for someone else to accept that into their own lives or to journey upon the path of healing for themselves. Each person has their own contract, and each person has their own journey. So for us to do this here now is to move into a higher frequency representation of opening that portal for the collective than it would be if we came with the intention of, we're going to open this portal for you, collective. It's going to be available now. It's going to be fantastic, and we are going to open it for you. Now, not that that wouldn't be fantastic, but the guides are reminding us that it is for us as way showers. It is for us to clear the path. It's not for us to push people every step of the way on that path. We are the leaders. We are not the ones whose role includes pushing or forcing anyone on their journey. That is not what New Earth is about. And this, again, is where the rebirth comes in. It is a rebirth of our belief system. It is a rebirth of our behavior. It is a rebirth of how we feel in our physical bodies. It is a rebirth of our beliefs and aligning with and embodying the divinity within each of us. And on this day, it can be helpful to remember that the Ascended Masters never pushed anyone or took responsibility for another's healing journey. They recognized and taught that the healing journey itself was the most important, and it's where collective healing begins. So, now that we have set our intention, let's take a few deep breaths together and begin. We'll breathe in to a count of 4 and exhale to a count of 4. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. The angels are here with us now. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling, 2, 3, 4. Allow yourself to set aside the past. It is not to set aside the past in regards to all the lessons and all of the memories and the wisdom and the tools and the skills that you gained and the healing that has transpired. But it is to allow yourself to step forward and breathe in this new air of the new you from the new story. The new story of you. The old stories of trauma and conditioning and manipulation and shame and guilt and fear, suppression and repression no longer apply. Allow yourself to lead that way. So breathing in again, breathing in the new air, and exhaling, slowing down the breath, breathing in the new air, and exhaling, releasing with your exhale. And we will now ground and connect with Mother Earth, feeling into your sit bones, your feet, any place where your physical body is in contact with the earth. And if it is not in contact with the actual earth, then visualize it. Visualize your feet in the grass, your seat on the ground. Visualize the soft grass around you, the warm earth below your hands. So feeling into your sit bones, your feet, your hands, feeling into where you're in contact with the earth, with this beautiful, beautiful planet. Imagine yourself sitting upon a large rock on the edge of a riverbank. Imagine yourself on this large flat rock where you're able to stretch your legs out. Imagine the water running around the rock, maybe flowing over the edge of it just a bit. Imagine what the water rushing by sounds like. Feel the warmth of the sun-warmed stone underneath your hands. So turn your attention to where, in your visualization, where your body connects with this stone. Feeling it under your sit bones, under your feet, under your hands. This beautiful stone you're sitting upon that provides an amazing foundation for the work that we will do here today. No matter how far through space and time you may travel from this rock, it remains within your cellular memory. This moment of connecting into this rock and to this beautiful foundation, feeling solid and secure and unwavering. And yet it allows for the movement of the water, knowing that the water will rise and recede, that there is fluidity, that there is a momentum to it, that there is laughter in it. Feeling into where your body connects with this rock, with this touchstone, and grounding deeply. We are going to travel, so grounding deeply, wiggling if you feel called to do so. Really feeling where your sit bones, your feet are touching this stone. Breathing into that connection point. We're going to open 3 of our chakras to further this connection between our heart space, Mother Earth, and Source. So we will begin with the heart space, feeling into your heart chakra, noticing how it glows with the color green. See it as it whirls and spins, growing brighter and brighter and brighter until the light moves beyond your physical body, growing out into your aura, your energetic field, growing, spinning brighter, brighter, and brighter. The glorious green, the grass green, the green of nature, the green of love. Now we have our heart chakras wide open to receive the transmissions, and wide open in the reception, which is the balancing of the giving that we do on this journey, on this mission. Moving your attention down to your Earth Star chakra, which lies about a foot below the surface of the earth. It is a beautiful shade of magenta. So feeling with your attention and your intention, watch how it spins, glowing, and with your attention and intention, it begins to grow and glow brighter and bigger, brighter and bigger, brighter and bigger, again moving beyond the delineations of your physical body into the energetic field that you reside within, that you move within. See it glowing brighter and brighter and brighter. This is our connection point to Mother Earth, to the great central sun in her, to Gaia, to her love, to her nourishment, her safety, her serenity, her ability to nurture us, to help us transmute, to help us breathe, to help us be reborn. Now turn your attention to about a foot above your head, moving to the soul star chakra. Watch how it glows with a diamond white light, and with your attention and intention, allow it to grow and spin, grow and spin, grow and spin, glowing brighter and brighter and brighter until it expands beyond your physical body, out into your energetic field, glowing brighter and brighter and brighter. This beautiful diamond white light, and this is our gateway, our connection and communication point to Source. And now that we have these three chakras beautifully open, spinning, receiving the transmissions, the divine love from within us, from Mother Earth, from Gaia, from Source. Visualize the light and love of Source as a pillar of white light coming down from above, entering through your soul star chakra, moving through your heart chakra, and then moving through your Earth star chakra, and connecting into the great central sun within Mother Earth. And then notice how, as you turn your attention, your perspective away from your energetic body, that there are other beings that have also opened their heart chakras, their earth chakras, their soul star chakras, and are conduits for this source light, source love. And as you notice more and more lighting up around you, notice how we have created, you all have created a star with all of these pillars of light coming down from Source and moving, connecting into the great central sun within the earth. Notice how the Source light and love moves through you, moves through them, down through your chakras into the great central sun. And then connecting back into Source. This beautiful reminder through this star that's created by all these points of light, all of these rays of light. A beautiful reminder of our connection, our interconnection, our connection to Mother Earth, to Gaia, to Source, and to each other. And recognizing how we again have this balance of the two, of the giving and the receiving, and of the divine masculine and divine feminine. So now that we are connected here, this beautiful star of Source energy and light flowing through us, turn your attention to the great central sun in the center of Mother Earth. See how it glows with radiant light. And as we look upon it, you will see the doorway. Visualize the doorway, Allow your consciousness to move into and through the doorway. This is the doorway to New Earth. And we traveled here to allow our consciousness to experience it, to recognize that it is available to us at any time. It is already here. It is not a physical place. It is a frequency. It is a frequency available to us through this rebirth. So if you are carrying any books of old stories, you must leave them outside the door. And we are all carrying books of old stories. So now is the time to set them down. It's okay to leave them here. Some may still be open, some with pages marked. Allow yourself to close those books. Remove the bookmarks. You've already read that page, friend. You've already learned that lesson. You've already healed that wound. You've been over it and over it and over it. Allow yourself to be healed. Move the bookmarks to the side with love and gratitude from the lessons within those pages for the wisdom, the tools, the skills, the resilience, the courage, the determination, the perseverance, the will, and the love for self that kept you going as you worked through those wounds. Allow yourself to close the book, to remove the bookmark, to set it down with love, with dignity, to honor it. In order for us to move into this rebirth, we must allow the old to die. In our humanness, we want to hold on. It is what we know, whether healed or unhealed, traumatic, hurtful, painful, whether difficult, challenging, or whether there's suffering associated. It is what we know. And we believe there's safety there. Allow yourself to trust in the new version of you. Yes, it is brand new, but it does carry all the tools, all the wisdom you require, all the skills. It's that new version that encouraged you along the path of reading that book. It's that new version that aligned with your higher self, that is saying and has been saying, keep going, it's okay, I've got you, keep going. Allow yourself to be comforted. Well done, my friend. The books are stacked. The bookmarks taken out, lovingly arranged with honor and dignity, honoring and celebrating the paths we've traveled, the stories we've told, the stories we've believed. And now walk through the world lighter, freer, reborn. Feel the lightness in your energetic body. It can be a little disconcerting, yes. It feels as if you might be floating away. It feels as if you might be ungrounded. It feels as if it's all brand new and there's uncertainty. Now, what if we were to walk through this doorway feeling that lightness, feeling that sense of freedom, and embark on this journey with curiosity, with excitement for the path we're about to take, with inspiration to explore, to allow it to be an adventure, to allow it to be fun, to allow it to be playful, to allow it to be filled with love. We are not writing the story of suffering anymore. We are not speaking for the place of suffering anymore. And this is not to diminish or repress any emotions. This is to encourage you to view upon your experience from a new perspective. This new version of you. Remember, you are not using the lens of the old book. You're using a clear lens. So what does it look like now? How does this doorway look to you now? How does this path look to you now? Because before, the uncertainty was associated with a bit of fear, a little bit of apprehension. How does this path look to you now? Is it bright? Are there butterflies and hummingbirds and birds singing and animals walking right up to you? Is that available to you? Allow your lens to be clear. Are the colors brighter? Are the sounds more magical? Are the smells more aromatic? Are they sweeter? This is New Earth, and it is born from the new you and this rebirth. We are in the rebirth now. And this visualization, this time in New Earth here, is to show you what is available to you. Yes, sometimes the rebirth is uncomfortable. You will fall down. Just as a toddler is learning to walk, you will fall down. And you will get back up. And what is the perspective that you will take upon that tumble? What is the story you will write about it? Move forward with intention and discernment and awareness of the words you are saying to yourself, of the words you are speaking to yourself, of the words you are saying, you are speaking, you are pronouncing, you are declaring to others. They will tell you where your frequency is in that moment. And if they are not indicative of the frequency that you want to maintain in this new you, you have the power to shift it. You have the power to shift it. No one outside of you has that power. You do. Do not give your power away to anyone outside of you. It is yours to hold. It is yours to utilize. It is yours to embody. It is yours to drink in, breathe it in, allow it to flow through you unrestricted. Know those stories of ego and pride, and you are not being humble, are old stories from the books we have closed, the books we have left behind. You are a sovereign being. You are a powerful, sovereign being of divinity. If you stumble, you will choose to get back up. You will get back up. You have not been this far on this path to only go this far. You have not come this far to stand outside that doorway, to look through the door, to peek through the window, to see it from afar, to observe it and still hold on to that book and not allow yourself to experience what is on the other side of that door, of that window. You have not come this far to not allow yourself to experience it. The more you hold the frequency of sovereignty, of empowerment, of self-love, of embodiment of your divinity as a human being, you carry that frequency everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, every space, every place, every segment of time that you embody it, you are carrying it with you. That means you are emanating it. That means you are sharing it. Whether intentionally or not, you are sharing it with the collective. This is the work you came here to do in this lifetime. You did not come here to stand outside that door. You did not come this far to only go this far. So if you find yourself reaching back through the doorway, wanting to peek back at old stories to make sure that you got it right, don't open that book. And if you do open the book, then grace is called for. Forgiveness for self, because this path is not linear. This path is not easy. You have contracted for a difficult assignment in this lifetime. A difficult and so rewarding assignment. A difficult and so brilliant. Because there cannot be one without the other. We cannot have light without shadow. So the most difficult paths that you have embarked upon, the most difficult chapters of that book, are to balance out the brilliance that comes on the other side of that door that you're already exhibiting. And now you are moving into more fully, and more fully every day, every moment, every segment of space-time. There is no light without darkness. There is no good without evil. There is no brilliance without shadow. There is no reward without loss. It is a balance. Now it is time to move, to allow yourself to expand in your brilliance. You have moved through the shadows, my friend. You have moved through the shadows. Allow yourself to move into the new and amplify and embody the brilliance that is you. And you'll carry the wisdom of the shadow with you because you must move forward balanced. It is that shadow that also allows you to hold so much compassion, so much forgiveness, so much understanding, so much presence, so much Christ consciousness, so much unconditional love. Because you've been there. It is your choice. What will you choose? It is your choice, just as it is the choice of everyone in the collective. Everyone chooses their own path. Everyone has free will. And just as you cannot interfere in another's path, we cannot interfere in yours. We are here to offer guidance, encouragement, support, upliftment, the activations, the attunements, the reminders, the nudges, the signs, the synchronicities. And you must make a choice. You must take that step, and we will forever remind you of your power. We will forever remind you of your sovereignty. We will forever remind you of your divinity. It is up to you to believe it, to choose accordingly. So now notice how you're standing on the other side of the wall. Notice how you're standing on the other side of that doorway. You're standing in new earth frequencies. You don't even see the books anymore. You've connected into your sovereignty, your empowerment, your higher self. You've aligned with your higher self. You've aligned with the highest path for this lifetime for you. Feel how the grass is so soft under your feet. And when it's not soft, notice how you take pleasure in that too. Notice how when the path turns to rock, you take pleasure in that sensation as well. Is it uncomfortable? Yes, it is. And it's a reminder of that duality, the polarity of our existence that allows us to experience the highest highs, the lowest lows. And that's where the beauty lies, in being able to experience both and remain neutral, remaining balanced, remaining in that place of the flowing between yin and yang. And as we walk a little bit further along this path, notice the breeze, the sound of the water, the birds, the animals running around us. Notice how the sun feels warm. Notice how it feels on your energetic body. Notice how you almost feel your physical presence in this place. Feel into your physicality a bit more, and notice how you have that ability. You have that ability to be in this higher state of consciousness and to feel your physical body. Have you sat still for too long? Are your fingers tingling? Are your toes tingling? It's okay to move them. You will stay in this higher plane of consciousness and awareness. You have this ability now. This is part of the rebirth. It is not one or the other, friends. It is residing in both. Rebirth does not mean forsaking the physical body. It is an integration of the spiritual and the physical. It is an integration of all aspects of you. It is an integration of the light and shadow within yourselves. Have there been purges? Yes. Have there been massive releases? Yes. And it made space for the cellular upgrades, that brilliance, that light that shines literally from within you, from within your energy, yes, but also from within your physicality. The DNA upgrades that are occurring, this is part of the rebirth. Allow yourself to be in your physical body and hold this higher state of consciousness. Yes, your day-to-day lives may bring you out of it. It is okay. It is okay. It is always available to you. As we said to begin with, you have this rock. When you hear the words in your head or coming out of your mouth that do not align with your higher frequency, feel this rock underneath your sit bones, underneath your feet, underneath your hands. Come back to this space-time. Allow it to raise your frequency, to activate the higher state of awareness and consciousness, and then allow yourself to be present in your humanness with that higher state of consciousness. Does it take practice? Absolutely. Is it difficult? Absolutely. Will it be continuous? No. You will have moments where you are fully in 3D. You will have moments where you're in the 4D. You will have moments where you're in your physical body and in that higher 5D state of consciousness. It is fluid. Remember this rock. She allows the water to cover her and then to recede. Cover her and then recede. She stands firm either way. So as we've now walked along this path on the other side of the door, notice that this same river lies on the other side of the door. Join me as we walk out onto the rock, the same rock. We gather in circle just as we are, smiling to each other, recognition in each other, in ourselves. Let's be here now, in this moment, practicing that integration of the higher state of consciousness. Feel into this rock. Whether you're present in this exact location or not, it does not matter. Feel into this rock and you allow yourself to enter in that higher state of consciousness and awareness. There is much available to each of you here, and it is for each of you to discern what is available. Each path is a bit different. It is unique to you, and so what you receive moving into this space-time will vary. Allow yourself to be open to receive what you need. Allow yourself to move into this space-time without expectation. It is a reminder that our humanness doesn't always know what is available to us. Allow yourself to receive more than your human believes is possible. And so let us stay in this moment just a bit longer in stillness. And now, as we begin to exit, no, we are not turning backwards and going back to that same door. There is a path to your right. There is a path that leads to this rock where your physical body is now, where your 3D, 4D reality exists. Yes, it looks exactly the same as the other rock does now. That is purposeful. It is a reminder of what is available to you at any time. And this rebirth is the integration of the two. So as we take this path and walk towards the rock, our energetic bodies walk out onto the rock. Our consciousness moves out into this rock where our physical body is. Allow your energetic body to slide back into this humanness, this 3D, 4D reality. Feel yourself swaying, moving a little bit. Allow it. You need to move your toes, your fingers. Allow it. Allow your body to speak to you and tell you what it needs as you're merging your consciousness with your physical body once again. Allow your energetic body to drop in, drop in, drop in. If you're having difficulty, place your attention on where your body touches this rock, where your feet touch the floor, where your seat touches your chair or the ground. Make that your target. Bring it to that point. Bring it to that point, connecting it to your physical body. Well done. And now we're going to take 6 rounds of breath to bring you back in fully. And let's begin. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. I'm breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. I'm breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. I'm breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. I'm breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. And breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. You are welcome to open your eyes whenever you are ready, moving your toes, your fingers, your arms, your legs. Allow yourself to be fully back into your physical body before you try to stand or walk around. It may take a moment. Allow it to take as long as you need. And we have a light language transmission coming through to allow us to anchor our consciousness into our physical body once again and to integrate this process of rebirth, to allow us to move back to the space of new earth and the 5D consciousness in our physical body whenever we feel called to do so. Alurushikana sitia ungatai siria rokatai tisia ikikaingata okatai tisia ta rokatai isikanur rokatai tisia I tisia nokoto dungo ayatisi ayatisi isikalurokatai ti kongata ayatia aya and aya ianda Yanda Isikalarukatai nongo asatia. Isikalarukatai naya anda iya. Isikalarukatai tisia. Itikai no koto unga sitia. Isikalrokata tisia. Isikaya taya. Ikitai. Thank you.